This video is about Muslim single mothers and the way that they are sometimes treated and talked about by brothers, specifically on social media. Now, to all those single brothers out there looking for a spouse, you don't have to marry a single mother. You don't have to talk about single mothers on the internet. You can have your own preferences. You can marry whoever you choose, inshallah. However, what you do have to do is show respect to Muslim women the same way you would want your mother, your sister, or your daughter to be shown respect. And the irony is, many of these brothers, right, who they act this way, they act based in the name of like being manly and going against this, this feminist ideology. They have all this ghayra, right? They have this ghayra, this protective jealousy for sisters when, they see them uncovered, not dressed properly on social media, right? Ironically, though, when it comes to the way that they sometimes speak about them or treat them or will approach them for marriage, they're so disrespectful and rude and insensitive. Where did that ghayra go? Does that ghayra only apply to the way that women look on social media? It doesn't apply to the way that they're treated and the way that people make them feel and talk about them as if they're not worth anything? Understand, my brothers who have never been married before and therefore think that they are better than single Muslim mothers who have been married, who do have children. Understand, you don't know what it's like to get married. You don't know what it's like to be in a relationship. You don't know what it's like to go through a divorce. You don't know what it's like to raise children. You don't know what it's like to raise children as a single parent. So these women, they've been through all of these things. Okay, and that's not to say that that they're never responsible to any extent for these things that have happened to them, because I know that's going to be, the talking point to many of these brothers. I'm not saying that they are completely innocent when it comes to all these things. What I am saying is that they've been through a lot that you have not been through, that you've never experienced and you couldn't imagine unless you went through it yourself, which you haven't. So for them to have gone through all of that, and then to have people like you spreading the idea that they're worthless, that there's something wrong with them, that they're less valuable than other people, and just in a very disrespectful, unnecessary, insensitive way. Okay, this is not correct. This is not befitting of a Muslim. And then, unfortunately, some of these same brothers will wonder why they're getting up there in age themselves, and they can't find a spouse. They can't seem to get married. And that's because they have been living in a fake virtual world that is not reality. And when they enter the real world and they're trying to find a real spouse, they can't. Because the real world is not Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, nor is it what a lot of these influencers have led you guys to believe. So I say this out of love for my Muslim brothers and sisters because, wallahi, we need good husbands and good wives being good parents to good children. This is the ummah. This is what comprises the nation of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we need to do better. May Allah guide us and make it easy for us and heal our sisters who have been through a lot of trauma. May Allah make it easy for them. May Allah make it easy for our brothers who have also been through trauma. May Allah heal our hearts and guide us to what's best. Ameen.